Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome to class 7 students. Today we'll be learning a lesson in English. It's a very interesting lesson and it's a lesson related to a love for the country. Are we all Indians? Yes. Don't tell me ma'am, I'm an Arabian. Yes, we all are Indians. So here there's a boy who's of your age. Okay, he has so much of love for his country. One fine day he finds that one of his countryman is attacked by the enemies, and the attack is so terrible that the enemy shoot the aeroplane where this man was flying. So this boy finds that this enemy has attacked the aeroplane, and the man, as see, we all know that if there's something going wrong, for example, we board the flight and there's an air turbulence, for example, the flight starts shaking all of a sudden. The flight starts shaking all of a sudden because of imbalance of air. If not, there's a terrorist attack in the aeroplane, or aeroplane has been hijacked. What's the very first thing the the air hostess does for us? Yes, they open the emergency exit and they tie the parachute to our back and they just push us down. Now don't tell ma'am we'll fall down and die. No, nothing as such will happen. When you come down to a certain level, the parachute will open and you'll be safely landed somewhere, but you don't know which place. So here also, when the aeroplane was attacked, the man inside the plane had parachute on his back. So when he came down to a certain level, the parachute opened and the boy was just following the parachute. He followed the parachute he admired it to such an extent that he reached that place where the parachute landed, and he told, sir, you don't stay here, if not the enemies will come and attack you at any time. So he'll be taking, and he goes and saves this man. By saving this man, we get to know about his love for his country and love for his countrymen. Yes? So now let's read the lesson. I request you all to follow the lesson and read the lesson along with me on page 16. A Soldier's Son by Shobha Ghosh. So here students, there's an activity for you. You need to read the paragraphs given on page 16, which is pre-reading activity. Read and understand what's given in those paragraphs. So here, this story tells us about another kind of bravery. It also tells us that a young boy's passionate will to save his country from enemy attack. The boy performs a deed of patriotism. So here we get to know, on Independence Day or on Republic Day or any national festival, we come as a representative of some or the other freedom fighter like Subhash Chandra Bose, Rani Lakshmi Bai, yes, Mahatma Gandhi ji. So why do you come in such form? Why do you dress up yourself in such a way? Yes, in order to show that they were people who loved their country and saved our country from the attack of Britishers. So similarly, when you also grow up, you will tell, ma'am, I want to join the army. I want to work for Navy. Yes, so on. So here also the boy is a person who didn't join any army, nothing. He's just a small boy. He saves a man because he loves his country. Yes, so let's read. The plane was veering and shuddering in the sky. It was losing height rapidly and hurtling towards earth. It would be a matter of minutes before it crashed. A figure fell out of the fiery object that was plummeting down to earth. A wide structure mushroomed and opened like a flower in the sky, and the man floated gently down with the wind to the ground. See here, the plane was veering and shuddering in the sky. What do you understand by veering? Veering in the sense, if you're moving in the straight forward direction, the plane has changed its direction because of the attack by the enemies. And it started to shake hard as well. Okay, fine. One is the plane has changed direction. Okay, nothing. We don't get scared. What if it starts shaking? I think you all would have seen in cartoons how those animated creatures act. They scream out with fear, right? Here also the same happened. And not only the plane shaked hard, it also changed its direction and it started moving downwards with a great speed. That means the plane is not going to land, it's going to crash. I hope you know what's crashing. you all make those paper rockets and throw it with such a force that you make sure the peak of the rocket goes and hits somebody, right? So here also the plane was about to crash the earth in a similar way. Then now this boy sees that when the plane was attacked, a white mushroom kind of structure, that mushroom white structure is called as parachute, came out and it started coming down towards the earth. And let's see what happened now. A small boy, 10 or 12 years old, had been watching the plane for some time. The boy emerged from the clump of trees. He had seen the plane shot down by enemy fire and the pilot parachute down from the flaming plane. He came out from the darkness of the trees and reached the wounded pilot. So since I told you in the beginning of lesson, the boy follows the parachute, and as soon as the parachute is landed, he comes out of the trees. You know how forests are, and we usually know that there are terrorist attack at the borders. Yes, and mostly borders are filled with many trees, and this grass everywhere. Yes, so here also the boy comes out of many trees and finds that the pilot who was attacked by the enemy has landed down wounded. That is, he is suffering from wounds. Come with me, sir. The enemy will be here any minute. See how he is telling him, your enemy can come here anytime. Just come with me. There is no time to lose. There is an enemy camp nearby. You will be safe there. We do not have any time to lose with them. And the enemy has built up a camp which is very close by to us. So it's better we don't get attacked by them. Just come with us. Let us go to the safe place. The pilot staggered, tried to take 2 or 3 steps, but collapsed to the ground. I can't walk. My legs are probably fractured. Can you do something for me? So now, the moment this boy tells enemy will come and attack us, the pilot is surprised. So he's surprised and he'll tell, fine, let's go. They start walking 2 or 3 steps and he falls down. Who falls? The pilot falls. And then he'll tell, my legs are probably fractured. My legs are fractured because of the attack. And he's telling that boy, please do something for me, my child. So we learned here in this page that the boy goes and helps the man, and the man was not able to walk, so the man asked the boy to help him. That is a request. My child, please can you do something for me? So